Boston's new home for sports. 98.5, The Sports Hub.
Oh, we got a caller. Caller, are you out there?
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Chucky Perks. Where is he today? He didn't make it in today?
He couldn't make it. We wanted to have Chucky here, but he couldn't make it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's on the air working tonight, correct?
Yeah, there's a Bruins game tonight, and Chuck has to do the updates during the Bruins game. That's why I was able to get out, but Chuck's still there doing intermission
Yeah,
reports.
but I'm sure he's watching us over the web, and I expect he'll have something to say tomorrow when he sees the tape of the show, because we are going to provide DA with a tape, a DVD of the show to do with what he pleases, and maybe you'll get the chance to see the show online. But again, do you have anything else you want to talk about? I guess we lost the call. As a matter of fact, Ken Rosenthal of FoxSports.com was on TV over the weekend, and he made a statement which I found very interesting. He believes that there should be two separate leagues, and I think we got that on.
There are two separate leagues.
Well, no.
There's an American League and a National
Well,
League.
yeah, but he believes that what should happen is that there should be an AL Atlantic division in the NL East, and I think we made
AL Atlantic Division in the NL East?
and the NL East. I think we made a board of that to show you what we're talking about. Can we put that board up on the screen?
So an AL Atlantic and an NL East
Yeah.
would be the two leagues, or the
Well,
two?
this is through Ken Rosenthal. And did we lose it? Come on, guys. Okay. This is what Ken
there it
Rosenthal said over the weekend. He believes that those teams should be in the East,
AL Atlantic.
and the other team should be in the
So the Mets move to the American League Atlantic,
Yeah.
while the Red Sox go to the NL East.
Yes. Now the only thing I don't.
Are you sure Ken
Yes,
put
Rosenthal. He was on Comcast Sportsnet on the phone on Sunday night talking about this.
Those were his divisions?
Yes.
Because those didn't make any sense.
Well, they don't make any.
Where do the rest of the teams go?
He was talking in generally in the fact that you got to do something with making getting the thing between the Yankees and Red Sox broken up, because it's getting to a point now where the two big gorillas in the room are the Yankees and Red Sox with spending money. If you have those two teams in the same league, the other two is a competitive issue.
That didn't seem like it solved anything. It just broke up the Yankees and Red Sox.
It broke up the. It makes. He believed it would make it more competitive for the other teams to be able to compete, and maybe you might see, other than the Yankees and Red Sox, those teams compete for a playoff and World Series.
Now, let me ask you this. You know the text message war that's been going on, this thing that blew up, that you had the other station in town texting my show and kind of being lewd, lascivious a little bit. We couldn't read all of them on the air. They went after Chuck Perks a lot. That blew up. It was in the paper. We didn't go to the paper, but the paper picked up the story. And now it's kind of blown up. Deadspin.com picked it up.
Yeah.
The sports guy tweeted about it. What did you think? What's been your take on the whole matter?
Well, I think it's WEEI still trying to exert their 500-pound muscle, so to speak, and say that we're still number one. This is still an upstart station. Let's.
Less than 7 minutes left of the show.
7
minutes left, John.
7 minutes. Okay. Well, we'll finish off with this comment. Basically.
Well, it's 7 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't have to have just one comment.
Well, basically, WEEI has been in for like 10, 15 years now on the air, maybe longer, and they've been the big gorilla in the house. So every time they've had competition, they've squashed it. Now they found that because WBZ is running this station.
98.5.
Yeah, well.
The Sports Hub.
98.5 point the Sports Hub. But
you know marketing and branding.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. WBZ AM is news radio. WBZ FM
That's why we
is
go by
sports
the
talk.
Sports Hub.
But they're run by the same company. And now that they got the power to market, all of a sudden EEI is feeling a little threatened by the fact that.
So you think that by them doing this is, you think it speaks to something, it's symptomatic of all of the guys over there, not just one guy that was sending, kind of lewd text messages?
Well, I think.
Because it might just be one guy. I mean, he can't speak for everybody.
Well, listen, WEEI is known for doing different things.
Intimidation? Fear tactics?
Fear tactics. Matter of fact.
Have they done them to you?
They've done them, and jokingly they've done them to me. But I take it all in jest because I started calling them when they came on the air, and I became a regular caller. And then after that, you guys came on the air, and I switched to you guys. And
what was your experience calling up the other station?
Well, there was one host named Ted Sarandis who was a total jack monkey in the fact that when I would call his show, he would put me on hold, and they would say they were going to be coming to me, and they never came to me.
How long had you been on hold? How long?
I was on for the whole entire show.
Wow, that's 4 hours?
4 hours.
You would call up at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
They would keep you on hold for 4 hours.
And every so often they would come back and say, John, you're next. Be ready.
Oh, so they just baited you into it.
Yeah. 98.5, the Sports Hub.